Hey,
Hello.
what's going on? All right, I think it's at least got video. Can you guys hear me? Hear Jamie? Hear us? All right. Oh, Joe, good morning. Oh, no, wait. Good afternoon. You're in the U.S. Dave.
Florida, right?
Dave, good morning. Where'd it freeze?
Up there.
I paused it
Oh.
up there so you don't go up there and just watch yourself talk on a delay. I can unfreeze it if you want. That's why I have it froze. Yeah, 1,000 subs. It's kind of crazy. I didn't expect to have 1,000 subs. Apparently, our page was shared to quite a few places on some other pages, so that's very, very cool.
It literally happened overnight. Like we went from, I don't even know, like 500 and something to like 7. It just creeped up in like 24 hours.
10,550% increase in the last 28 days compared to the last month. So that's pretty crazy. Who else is here? Scott, hello, Scott. What's going on? Nicole, hi, Nicole. You just had a video come out like a minute ago. I just saw that they had a new one come out. Mike and Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
Going through an apartment tour or something, I think it said. Saying hi to everybody. 5x5, thanks. Or I would have been just talking. No one hear me.
What's 5x5 mean?
Like, all good. Like, I don't know what the 5x5 actually stands for, but it means like the audio and video and it sounds okay.
Cool beans.
Is that what you wanted to know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's probably an actual, like, what the 5 things are. Like, it's an old, like, sailing term or something, you know? I don't know. Yep. There they are. Hello, hello. I know 1,000 subs. 1,000 people want to watch us. I don't know if much of them actually watch anything. I think they just follow, but don't really watch anything. Some of these channels for sure, which is fine. I don't know. Subscribers are subscribers, I guess. It's cool to reach that what would you call it? Like milestone.
Yeah. I was gonna say checkpoint, but
yeah, milestone for sure. It's fine. I'm not too. I seem to focus more on the view hours than the subscribers, but it's all good. That's definitely gone up too. That's like 700 and something when it was at like 400, so that's almost doubled also. So that's good.
You can call just that's what our watch timers are.
Oh yeah. How's that? Yeah, it's it. 7:09 right now. I had a bunch of people. So this week's been wild because there was that soldier that went across the border into North Korea, right? I think he's still being held by the North Koreans.
No, he's at Fort Bliss.
Did he make it back?
Yeah, I saw a thing the other day that said that he was on his journey back to Bliss.
So I got some inside information on that because I'm at Fort Bliss and he's from my brigade. Unofficially. So he was incarcerated in a Korean jail in like a work camp because he broke some law in Korea. I think he assaulted someone that was a Korean national. So he got arrested and then had trial, which is why he was still there. And I've been back. It'll be a year in October, right? So October, November, October.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. October like 15th or something I got back. But so he just got out of jail. He was escorted by some U.S. soldiers in Korea to the airport in Incheon. He went through security. He got through. And then he told them, I don't have my passport. And they were like, oh, you can't board this plane. You don't have a passport. But he was in civilian clothing, but he didn't need a passport because he has orders to send him somewhere. So those cover everything. And he has a military ID. So that is fine. He can enter the U.S. with that information, with that paperwork. But so he left security after his escorts had left because they had to get him through security. And then it was like, cool, man, get on the plane, right? Mm-hmm. So he left security, somehow took like the train to Seoul, jumped on a tour bus because that's where all the tour buses meet at certain places in Seoul, and everybody goes there, and then you go wherever your tour is going. And he took, I'm pretty sure the same tour I did.
Yeah.
Not the one that went to the JSA, even though they kept saying that's where he crossed.
Yeah.
I think he was at the one Freedom Village where you could go across the bridge, and that's how the last people entered South Korea while they were like getting shot at. There was like a train there that was like, it's where I bought that North Korean whiskey.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I think that's where he went across, because all the articles I read recently was that that's where he went across. Anyway, the videos I made when I was in North Korea of the DMZ and of seeing the border and doing the tunnels and everything, like, have been going crazy lately. I was getting DM'd by like some BBC reporter in Korea asking me a bunch of questions. And I was like, I can answer these off the record. Like, he's like, what's the security like there? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, but he wasn't at the DMZ. He was at like this Freedom Village, and he ran across the border. What are you looking at?
What life in North Korea holds.
Yeah, that's the bridge.
Yeah.
It's just a big like highway, like 6-lane highway bridge. And one side is North Korea and one side is South Korea. And he ran down, and people were like, what are you doing? And then he just kept going and got detained. And then the best part is his mom got interviewed, and she was like, you all right? You're just reading the news? You're not even going to share. She's just sitting here reading her phone. This is a fun live stream. What'd you look at? What's funny?
It just says his name was Travis King.
Travis King. Yeah.
And it said, on Tuesday, by running across the border while shouting, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah. He was laughing.
During a tour of the area.
Yeah, he was getting discharged already. But like, yeah, he's a little off. And his mom was quoted as, I can't see him doing something like that. I'm like, well, Mom, your son's an idiot and a criminal. And now a deserter and whatever else they want to put on top of it. So win-win. Crazy. Yeah, great kid. Yeah. So that's been fun for my commander, because I'm sure he's getting calls constantly, and it's like, I wasn't in command while we were in Korea, you know? But yeah, good old Ready First leaving a legacy in Korea for sure.
It's bizarre.
Yeah. Yeah, he's an interesting kid. Buy on my own. Sweet. 8 people. 8 people are watching this?
Whoa.
Wow, cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, I don't know who this is. Who is this? Is a new person here.
Juliet.
Well, hello, Juliet. Ooh.
Basaltin.
Cool. Hello. How are you?
So why does the pink hand wave show there but doesn't show?
So the pink, how it comes up is just says pink hand waving is because this is the chat box from whatever it's called, StreamYard. And StreamYard doesn't support the emojis from YouTube.
Well, that's lame.
Makes sense? No, I think it's fine. I might change up the StreamYard thing, because I don't like the duck in the corner, and I don't like how like I can't do certain things on here because I'm not paying for it, but they want $25 a month.
That's dumb.
Yeah, or you can pay annually for $20 a month, and I'm like, but it's billed annually. I'm like, I'm not going to pay $240.
That's a lot of moolah.
To live stream like occasionally on a Friday, you know? So I don't know. I'm gonna look at some other options that are free. I'm gonna try the YouTube one maybe sometime, like the actual. I don't know if I can how it works, because you can just do it on YouTube too.
Yeah.
But I don't know how convenient it is with having like your intros and your outros and clicking the chat boxes to come up, because it's kind of nice to interact more like that.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's saying hi to Nanette. Nanette's here. Hi, Nanette. How are you? Thank you very much, Logan and Jamie.
She said hi to me.
Oh, did she say hi?
Yeah.
She said congratulations to me.
Thanks, Nanette.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Appreciate everybody who shared the page over the last month or so.
Yeah.
It's been really cool. Yeah, thank you, Scott. Scott, are you in like Dallas? I think I remember you saying you were in Dallas. I'm trying to remember just from other probably chat on Dave's channel. And Dave goes live here in like 20 minutes. So I don't know how long this live stream is going to last. So not a ton has changed since we last did a live stream. Last big one was because Jamie had just gotten back. She was on her trip somewhere. But yeah, I know people want to see bike videos. I get a lot of people in India want to see my bike because KTMs are super popular in India.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
I didn't know.
I think they're made in India. They're like an Indian bike company.
Cool.
So yeah, I'll probably make a few more of those. But people like the everyday life randomness videos.
We should make a video about my bike.
We should. Ooh.
With my sweet
Can
helmet.
we? So it's not a motorcycle.
It's a bicycle.
It's a bicycle, but I can put like the sound of my bike over it. Just like that would be awesome, right?
That would be funny.
Like you get on it, it's like
you know when you like rev it, like does the pop and go like this on my and then you
I like it. It's a great
put
idea.
the camera up on my face with my helmet.
Oh, I can mount it on the handlebars. Yes, this is a great idea. What are you doing tomorrow morning, babe? I think it's a good idea.
Uh-oh.
What?
Dave, scroll down. What's going on with Mr. Dave?
Fort Worth. Yeah, I knew that. Okay. Yeah, I think we were talking about the weather one time, Scott.
Dave.
Let me say. No, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I was in the hospital for 2 days. Oh, no. Wait, okay. But you did a live, what was that, Wednesday?
It is Friday.
It is Friday. Okay, but it was Thursday morning, so it's Saturday morning over there right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I hope you're all right, Dave.
Yeah.
Man, that's not good at all. I'm trying to think of him saying he didn't feel well or something, but I didn't get that. But I wasn't on the last one long. I just checked in and said, hey, and then honestly, I was tired. I went to bed really early.
Yes.
This week has been really crazy busy at work, which I guess is why I don't really have much to talk about the things we did. Last week was like 2 soccer matches and all kind of stuff, but this week I was instructing a course on targeting because that's what I do. Not exciting at all. And I studied for like a week and then pitched the class, and now I have to study for 2 more weeks, and then the instructors are coming from Fort Sill, Oklahoma, and I got to pitch the class again, and they officially certify me so I can give classes by myself without one of the other instructors there. But that's what's going on with that. But man, Dave, I hope we scroll on here and see what the heck happened.
He was okay.
You're not, man. Bobby's in the hospital. Everybody, it's just hospital season right now.
Look, I'm gonna need y'all to get better. Take care of yourselves. You don't need to be in the hospital.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you're in the hospital in Thailand, it's probably way better than being in the hospital here in the United States.
I don't know. I feel like people talked about the hospital in overseas and places, and some of them are not that great. I think the Thailand ones, the Bangkok hospital, like that whole chain is supposed to be really good. But I was talking to somebody about Thailand, and like if they don't think you have money, like you don't really get a good room. Like you could literally be in the hallway and stuff. Like, but I think probably being a foreigner, they probably expect that you have insurance and everything.
Well, Dave, I hope you weren't in a hallway.
Yeah.
I'm
pretty sure he wasn't. Question.
Yeah.
What is our next goal? 10,000? No.
Whoa.
No, definitely not.
We're going to start at 100. So we're going to go 1,100. And then.
Yeah, it fluctuates a lot. It's funny. Like I post a video and it'll jump up and then it jumps back down. And then I'll do a live and then I'll lose people and then I gain people. It's really weird how it works. I think some people some of the thousands subbed off of one of those sub the channel pages, and then when they see it go live and it pops up on their thing, they're like, who's this? Remove,
Yeah.
Which is fine. I don't really care about the subs, honestly. It's kind of cool, but I was never gonna do lives.
Yeah.
But I was just making videos for like the kids and stuff, because they're too cool to hang out with us now. And then I feel like in 20 years, when they actually ask some questions about stuff, I'll be like, oh, here's some old photos. And like, You know, oh, we did this and we did that, but this is more interactive and more what would you call it? More like personable. Making the videos.
My
like
mom and her boyfriend watch our videos.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My mom watches. My uncle watches. A lot of people watch. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's been fun. And then I started meeting people, you know, because I watched all these like RV, like full-time RV shows. We used to watch a bunch of those. And then Kevin moved it. I think I maybe said this one in one of like the 3 live streams we had. Maybe I've already said this, but then Kevin went to Thailand, and then I started following all these Thailand people. And then it's just gone from there. So it's been actually, what I did not expect was that I'd make so many like friends and like acquaintances on the internet, because it's not me at all. Just hang out with her all the time.
So boring.
Yeah. Get well. Exactly.
Baby, you're far behind.
I know. That's the other thing about. So that's another thing about StreamYard is you can like slow the video. There's so much shadows. I got to figure this out. Is you can slow down the chat, and up here it keeps going. Yeah. Please say hi there, Dave. Mojo saying hello, but I don't think you guys can see each other still.
Who's got who blocked?
I know someone's doing something.
Last time
Too much salt, Dave. Gotta lay off the KFC, my man. I remember one time I was watching and somebody brought you some KFC, and I was like, "You have a KFC in your town? Like that's not good. They can't just keep bringing you KFC. Too much salt." I guess some of their like soy sauce and all that kind of stuff is really high in sodium.
Yeah.
I'm like thinking rice and vegetables. Like there's no salt in that stuff at all.
I'm a salt addict. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, she puts salt on everything. I'm like, you didn't even taste it. How do you put salt on it? And then I try it, and I'm like, oh, this is horrible.
But I taste while I'm. Never say it's horrible. We do say it's a little too salty.
Yeah.
Don't make fun of my cooking.
I'm not making fun of your cooking.
But
maybe if I turn this the other way.
That's what you did the last time.
Yeah, but I feel like it's dark.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. We need to get another light somewhere in this area. I don't know. We shall figure it out.
I don't know.
Yeah, too much salt. That'll do it. Oh, Jim and Meow, how are you doing?
Hello.
Yes. I just saw something. I can't remember. I commented on one of their, is like a short or something they did. I forget where they're at. I know they just got back from France, which is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. Only water and meds, water therapy. Yeah, it's like kind of like fasting. You can do that. Oh yeah, thanks. I really dig those mics that he had. The Kamika or where I'm always gonna call it Kamika now because that's what you called it. So it's just gonna be what they're called, but I think it's Kamika maybe. I don't know, Kamika because it's mics.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, clever wordplay there.
Yeah. But they sound really good. And the way that he was riding on his motorcycle and had it clipped here, and I could hear like almost no wind. I'm like, wow, that's really good. Like if I could just clip it inside the helmet.
Yeah.
Because I'm still having so many issues. Like I just did like a little moto vlog and it was like just poppy the whole time. Like I was riding. So I think I need to go back to the actual Purple Panda, like lavalier mic tucked in the pad.
Yeah.
Because these little gamer mics that I was using that like go underneath the helmet and kind of just sit right there, like just pop. Because I think because they just flutter, so it like the connections kind of just bouncing. I don't know. They're Turtle Beach ones too. They're like top end stuff. It's not like just some generic knockoff. And they weren't like expensive.
I know you said that you had like scruffy sounds because of your beard because you were on leave.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I didn't hear any sounds like that, but it's just like, you know, that sound you get when like some sort of like electronics is like mixing with the sound. It's like that little like staticky popping noises. That's what it sounds like.
Ooh, that like the humming noise or whatever that was on Dave's live the other day.
Kinda, not, but it's like just staticky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have downloaded a video. Then I could have just been like, see, like this.
Ouch.
Who else is in here? Open another thing. Hospitals are great. Doctors also doing good now. Just stupid on my part. Yeah, gotta drink the water. I drink lots of water. Well, I try to drink lots of water. One of these medications I have makes me super thirsty. Like, I don't know so much as like thirsty, but dry mouth. Like I always have, I feel like my mouth is dry. So that's why I always have like a water or something with me.
Yeah. I drink a lot more water than I used to be. Or used to. I used to be a soda addict.
Yeah.
I don't do as much.
Soda?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really drink soda. I like those for those that are been to the US, like the Walmart Clear American like flavored water stuff. That I drink. It's carbonated, but that's like the only thing.
It has, yeah.
It's carbonated.
It's not like LaCroix sparkling water.
No, it's just like 0 calorie.
Yeah.
So I guess it's similar to like maybe like a Diet Sprite as far as like no calories, but like still super bubbly. Yeah. Anyway, young coconut juice is good. Is it better fresh, like from the coconut? Because I bought like a can of it here, like that Goya brand, and I was like, oh, let me try this. Shake it up, drink. Oh, it was like so nasty. I could not drink it. It was really, really bad. So maybe like, was it not young? I think it was young coconut because they were like green on the front. It's like a blue can, green. Yeah, it was gross.
The only coconut water
I'm sure
that I like is the chocolate. I'm a weirdo. I don't like coconut, but I like the chocolate coconut water.
Oh, I didn't know they made that.
They do. It tastes like Yoo-hoo.
Oh, because it's got. Okay, so you just mask all the coconut.
I mean, you can still taste the coconut, but it's not as like coconutty, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do like. Yeah, no, I don't like coconut.
Yeah. I don't know if my mom watches the lives. One, she's probably in bed already because she's not mountain time. And two, I don't know if she has notifications set up on her phone. I think sometimes she just gets on the computer and then goes to the YouTube page and then sees what I've been doing. Yeah, I don't think she's like an avid watcher of YouTube. She just occasionally may be like, oh yeah, where'd they go? And like want to see something. I don't know if she watches every video.
Yeah, my mom and her boyfriend, like they started like clear back at the beginning of it.
The awkward phase where you're like just staring at the camera, like not knowing what to say and not being good enough to edit anything out.
But they also like they watch some of your shorts of like you tasting
all the Korea stuff over there. I did lots of those because there's always weird stuff to buy for like $2. You get these cool little candies or something made of whatever, and all the fun beers to try and everything. Yeah, it was a good time over there.
Yeah, and she also
lots of fun stuff.
Obviously watches our videos with Mr. Nelson.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was trying to tell her boyfriend how big he was.
He's huge. Yeah, he's a big boy.
Catch up.
Yeah, I know I'm far behind. Sorry to see here. Rob, hello.
Hello.
What's going on, Rob? Everybody saying hi. Rob Scott, hi. Mojo, what's up, Dave? Everybody saying hi. Still raining here and flooding in Vermont. Wow, really? Wow. It's so funny, the news cycle. It's like a tragedy and like this crazy, disaster for like 72 hours, and then it goes away. Even though people are still dealing with it, it's over. It's like the migrant thing here. People still cross the border every day here in El Paso. Supposed to be some new caravan coming from Venezuela, but it's not it's cool to talk about right now. So they did change the
highway signs, though.
They don't say watch for pedestrians on the highway.
No, they say don't leave children and pets in your hot car.
Oh, because we're in like a heat wave here. It's been like over 100 degrees like every day for like a month.
I think we're at like 36 days.
I don't know if that one day like a week ago if it was 100 or not. But we've definitely been 39 out of 40 days have been 100 out. Can't catch a break. Yeah, I don't know. That's what you always say, like, you're getting destroyed by the rain. But I'm like, man, I wish we could have a little rain here.
I know.
It's supposed to be the rainy season. We get a rainy season. It's supposed to be basically like the end of June to like the beginning of August. And it's rained like 3 times and just in the evening for like maybe an hour. And it's like, this is wild. I'm used to a little bit of rain here in El Paso. But
yeah, it's been so hot here. There are people that are putting frying pans out in the sun on their patio and frying an egg. Yeah,
I'm sure if you Google like viral video fried egg like on the sidewalk, that was here in El Paso. Someone set their pan out there, let the pan get super hot outside on the cement, and then cracked an egg and it actually cooked it. It's pretty crazy. Have you guys had a fresh out the coconut with the side?
No.
I'm sure that's really good. I would definitely do that.
Yeah.
Although I hear it can give you like an upset stomach because it's like not regular water and for it can hurt your belly a little bit. But I would definitely try it for sure. And like a market or something, I would definitely do that. They just don't do that here. If there was a stand that did that here, they'd probably be charging like $18 a coconut, and that's not worth it.
No, it's not. Do you remember those one coconut cluster thingies that we used to get at Costco that had like it had the fresh like shaved toasted coconut with like the I had like pepitas and
they're like little clusters. They're like coconut clusters, and it was like toasted coconut with like some sort of something to hold it all together.
Yeah, like a honey or agave or something like that.
Yeah, and it had like like pumpkin seeds. And
I think it had like poppy seeds and stuff like that in it.
Yeah, those were good. Like coconut delights or something. I think they were.
Those were really, really good. That was the only coconut because I don't like. I love German chocolate cake, but without the coconut icing. I like the cake and the chocolatiness or whatever, but I don't like coconut. I don't like sweetened coconut. I'm not a huge coconut. I don't like pina coladas.
I've never had a pina colada, but that clearly American drink stuff I was talking about, make a pina colada one that I like. But I don't like really processed coconut like a Mounds bar or something like that. That's not really for me. Or like when you see like a cupcake with like that super fine shredded.
Yeah, that's
like,
usually
I don't
like
that.
Sweetened,
that's gross. Yeah, it's
sweetened
like
shaved
it's not even like real anymore.
Yeah.
More hand waving emojis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's where they're going next. That's what I watched a video on. I think was that's where they're going. Jim and Meow.
Oh yeah.
They're going down to
Oh yeah, I think I remember.
New Zealand and Australia.
When did we watch that? Yesterday?
Maybe.
I don't remember.
I can't keep track. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I didn't know Jim retired from Disney World.
No,
I knew they lived in like Florida, like Clearwater or something like that. And what are you doing?
I was trying to see what the streak was for days, but it's like almost 40 days.
Oh yeah. I was like, what? You just searching your
checking
Instagram?
Out Instagram.
Am I not interesting enough? Yeah, but she said like because she retired from like Publix, the store, and then he retired from Disneyland. I'm like, I didn't realize he worked for Disney. I wonder what he did for Disney. If he just worked in the park, or if he did some sort of like. I mean, you can do anything, accounting, or you can be a chef, or you know, there's all kinds of different jobs.
You were a character.
Sparkling water is good. Zero sugars, exactly. It's like they're really good if you want something sweet to drink and something bubbly. It's way better than trying to get a Coke or something like that. I dig those things, and they're like, what? Are they even $1?
They're like 76 cents.
Yeah, they used to be like 36 cents, but you know,
we used to get them in
sounding old again.
We used to get them in 6-packs, like they were like short little bottle, like 6-packs.
Oh yeah.
And now they only have the big bottles and then a few flavors and like 12-pack cans. But yeah, we used to buy because our kids used to waste the big bottles, so we would never buy them.
Oh yeah, because they would open it and then never drink them. But
yeah,
now they're grown and they still don't drink them. What they do is don't put the cap on all the way, and then I pick it up and it falls and spills everywhere, and then I throw it away. That's what happens.
He left a lot out of that story.
Yeah.
But that's for another day.
Yeah. Adrian, hello. I don't know you, but welcome to the channel.
Ooh, sports and karaoke. Let me see.
Like karaoke as a sport?
No.
And karaoke. Okay.
Maybe he does sports, but he also sings karaoke.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
It's not like
I guess I was trying to combine them, like he does karaoke about sports.
Or he plays soccer and sings
a competitive karaoke course. Yeah.
Enlighten us.
Yeah. Enjoy the trip. Saying hi. You got another 5 inches of rain today.
That's insane. Can you send it over here a little bit?
Yeah, it's very green in Vermont. I guess they need a bit of rain, but that's a bit much. You guys, they got like enough rain in like a week to like for the whole month or something like that.
That's crazy.
You need to put rum in the coconut. Now you're talking. I used to really enjoy rum. It used to be like my liquor of choice, but I'm not really into rum that much anymore. I wouldn't mind. Rum's expensive. Some of like the good rums, like they're way too expensive for me to experiment with flavors and then be like, I don't like this.
But that's why you try with like a lower one, you know what I mean? And be like, okay, this is decent.
But there's not many. Like you get like plantation rum. I'm pretty sure it's expensive.
I mean, what's wrong with a little Captain Morgan?
Nothing. I like Captain Morgan.
Or
but...
Release the Kraken.
The dark one? Yeah.
I like.
Hey, Robert Mack. What's going on?
Hello.
Hello. Did you get the boat out on the water yet? I know he was he's up in like Ozarks kind of area. Like Branson area.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about getting a boat on the water. Last I saw a live of his, or just a video. Saying hi. All the valleys are really bad. Feelings very slow to react.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Lost everything. No place to go. No
wow.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're getting. I mean, it's not as catastrophic and quick as like a hurricane, but yeah, people are probably losing. People that live near the water are probably losing everything, getting flooded out.
Are you affected at all by it? I mean, are you having any issues, or is it just?
Oh yeah, are you in a low-lying area?
Yeah.
Hope not.
Yeah.
He said he's got 3 cases of the water. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's good stuff.
We have like a whole shelf.
And he's got no drinking water because of the flooding. That makes sense. They're probably all the reservoirs are getting washed out. It's probably hard to clean it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. To boil it. On and on. A huge disaster. Yeah, but it's like slow moving and it's not. I'm telling you, I forgot about it because the news doesn't cover it anymore. The news just is moved on to, all the political stuff that's popular right now.
Not the important things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, Tony Bennett died today. Right? That's who it was, right?
Yes.
Tony Bennett, yeah.
96?
Yeah. We have this channel we just found called MTV Classics, and it's all the old school MTV stuff that we had like back in the like 90s and back before the internet when you could just stream music.
We were watching David Mellencamp.
Yeah, all these old songs and stuff, and then today I turn it on and it's like all Tony Bennett. And I was like, maybe it's just the one song is for Tony Bennett, but it's all Tony Bennett. And I'm like, well, not really into Tony Bennett, so I'm going to turn this off. Heading, I think through Arizona, New Mexico to Missouri. Some rain on the way? Okay. Oh, wait, so you're not.
It said, I saw somewhere.
What?
Oh, he had to come to Cali.
Okay. You had to go to California. Okay. Well, cool.
Well, make sure you stay hydrated and warm in Arizona because their temperatures are like almost at 120 right now.
Watch the wind.
Yeah.
Like, I know some people I've heard driving through there because the wind gets so high, like they crash. People like in some of those canyons and stuff. I know when we just drove up there to Albuquerque, there's like those signs in the windsocks.
Yeah.
On the edge of the road. So. Oh, love the dark rum. It makes me a little cuckoo nut.
Cocoa nut.
Cocoa nuts. Yeah.
Yeah. I prefer clear liquor, vodka, dark rum, and dark sodas and stuff like that. Upset my belly.
Yeah.
And I get a hangover. Which, if I have too much vodka, I get one of those too, but it's not
too much of any of that. I like a good bourbon. I'm pretty sure most of you probably know that have known me for a while. Yeah, insurance for sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure now you pretty much have to. Like, if you have a house in a flood area, like they make you buy flood insurance. Like your loan officer or whatever, the loan company won't even give you the loan unless you have secured the insurance.
Yeah, they check
because they check it, right? They check to here, and I'm like, we're not in a low-lying area here. Like,
no, if we were in far west El Paso, they have flooding issues, but we aren't getting any rain. I know, like not last year, but our first full summer here. Or no, we first moved here.
Yeah,
they had some.
What?
flooding on the west side. I know I ran into our realtor one day, and she said that there were people in her.
Well, yeah, and there's flooding some of the east side too, but it's the older areas that don't have the like sewer infrastructure, and the water just starts running down the road, and then it gets in certain areas, and it just it's designed to naturally flow somewhere. Are you yawning?
No. Smelling my perfume.
Start bringing like a Red Bull to this or something.
I have my V8 sparkling energy.
No, it's not giving you sparkling energy right now, is it? No. Not even close.
I'm so tired all the time. It's stupid.
Yeah, so there was a lot of flooding, but they figured it out around here, and we actually have like drainage, so that's nice. No one's sure you're in a floodplain. All the houses are yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's crazy. Rob, I'm glad you have somewhere that you can go.
Well, it's not. I don't think it's him.
No, I'm saying that he left because he's going on his way to California. So I'm glad that he is able to get away from that and have somewhere safe to go.
No, Robert Mack was going to California.
Oh, wait.
So Robert Mack said he's going to Cali.
Okay.
It's different than Rob Little.
Sorry. Too many Robs.
I know. That's why I was calling him Bobby Mack for a while. And I'm like, I don't know if he likes Bob. So I'm not going to call him Bob. And there's also a Bobby, which is time to get going. The one with the 3-story, like 4th story is like the roof house.
Yeah.
He's the one in the hospital right now because of his back. I think they were concerned he would have like an injury in the future.
I'm so confused. And I'm not even drinking.
Yeah, definitely sad to hear. What is this? FEMA offers flood insurance. Oh, that's the thing. You can't afford it. Like, I'm sure pretty much every place will insure you if you promise to pay at this certain premium every single month. But that's expensive. I wouldn't want to do that. Is it good? I don't like. Do you really like those? Is it tomato? They're just called V8, but there's not really 8 vegetables. I mean, that was the whole reason it was called V8, right?
I don't know.
That's why it's called V8, because there was like all the vegetables.
It does has vegetable juice in it.
Oh, my nephew in Fresno. Sierras, yep.
Sweet potatoes.
Fire insurance is the same, yeah. Has sweet potatoes in it?
Yeah.
We have so many separate conversations going on at once. I'm sure fire insurance, because one of the places on the list to eventually potentially retire if we come back to the States, if we leave and go overseas, is like up in like the Tennessee mountains. And I know they got burnt out like 4 or 5 years ago. What are you doing?
I was yawning. Yeah. I was reading the ingredients. Let me talk.
Yeah, but I know they had that huge fire up there, remember? Like near Gatlinburg and everything.
Yeah.
You remember that?
That was actually when I went up there for Jess.
Yes. Those when we still lived in North Carolina at Bragg.
Yeah. I went up there to do some cooking for her for an event or whatever.
Yeah. Well, you have the same thing with insurance, like on the coast. If you want to like buy a condo on the beach in like Myrtle Beach or whatever, like because they get destroyed by hurricanes every decade. So your insurance is probably more than your like mortgage, you know?
Yeah.
Like your insurance and homeowners association to keep getting it fixed all the time. Because even when they don't get actually hit and destroyed, like the winds and the high waves and everything, like destroy everything with, like damage so much stuff. Yeah, forget that, man. And back, so he's already, he's currently in Cali.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, he has surgery today. Saturday. Yep. So he has surgery sometime today, sometime throughout the evening in the U.S. So he's doing no answer. Yeah. I'm sure he'll let everybody know. I'm surprised he kept posting. He kept posting all these videos. Like, it reminded me, what was that movie? It was like an Alfred Hitchcock movie, I think. Rear Window, I think it was called.
Ooh, I remember that.
With Cary Grant, I think, was like, had gotten in an accident. He's in a wheelchair, and he's like looking out his back window, and he thinks he saw murder at another house. Very old. I think it was black and white, so it's like not my era, but I know I've seen it. That's what it reminded me of when he's like video, and they're like the crane on one of the buildings over there, like doing stuff. I'm like, yeah, sounds like he's bored in his room. He can only watch so much Thailand television. What are you doing?
Looking up where
Robert Mack? lives
No, he
outside
said
Branson. What?
Well, he says some nice properties close to Table Rock Lake.
Table Rock. Yeah, Table Rock Lake was where he, I think, was doing that live stream one time, like a month ago. Come to the East Coast where it's nice. I don't know. I lived on the East Coast.
I will say, like, my favorite thing about being over there, like in North Carolina, was that we kind of had best of both worlds because we were close to the mountains and we were close to the beach. But we're not like super beachy people. I don't like to get in the water if I can't see my feet touching. No, it freaks me out. But I like to sit on the beach, listen to the waves at night, in the morning.
Yeah, I like to look at the beach. I prefer like a nice condo with a beachfront balcony.
Yeah.
Constantly have a breeze. But I'm not I'm going to lay on the beach all day and tan kind of guy. I'm more like I don't want to get skin cancer. And then I would probably like Sea-Doo and stuff like that, like get a jet ski. That'd be fun if I had a jet ski.
I want a pontoon boat. Yeah, I do. I want to like.
You want a pontoon boat?
Yeah.
What are you going to do with a pontoon boat?
Cruise.
Just go up here to Elephant Lake or whatever and put it in and float around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to float.
Okay. You just want to float. I just want to float.
I grew up in a bass boat.
Like, yeah, I know. I know you like boats. It was just funny the way you want a pontoon boat just to float.
I do. I just want to like floats. Chill. I want one that's got like a grill on it and has some fresh veg, grilled corn on the cob, cold beer.
Okay.
Yeah. Putting along on a pontoon.
You want a party boat. Take it out there to Havasu and link them all together.
You ever heard that song, Pontoon?
Yeah, Pontoon. Yeah. We can ask Adrian to sing it, the karaoke guy.
Yes.
It's crazy we still have to deal with the smoke from... Yeah, that's going on too. That's not in the news either. Like
it was in New York when
when New York was socked in, yeah.
It looked like an apocalyptic moment.
So that happens a lot in South Korea too. It's called they call it yellow air.
Mm-hmm.
When the wind's just right coming from China and it blows all the like toxins and stuff over from all of their factories and stuff, they call it yellow air, and they tell you not to go outside. That's why I think so many people, like especially Koreans, still wear masks and stuff at times because they already were wearing them as like a precaution for when the weather was really bad. We're getting behind again. Webster's right now.
Oh, wow.
Okay. 10 a.m. Thailand time. So a few more hours.
Awesome.
Yeah, Bobby is in Thailand. Yep. He was supposed to be coming home. So he's supposed to be going to California. I think he was actually maybe going to meet up with Robert Mack in California. But he's supposed to go to California to finalize all like selling their house and everything. Because they still had stuff to handle over there before moving to Thailand forever. Ever and ever.
Forever.
Yeah.
Name that movie.
I don't know. What is that movie? You know what movie I want to watch tonight?
What?
The Ringer. John was talking about it at work. The one with Johnny Knoxville, where he pretends to be a kid with like Down syndrome to be in the Special Olympics to win money.
Yes.
He was saying some quotes, and I'm like, this movie could never get made now. Now that everybody's so like twisted and emotional and woke, like you could never make that movie now. But yeah, I work with two new people. I work with a guy named Corey and a guy named John. They just got here.
Scott's on the same page as me.
What?
Forever. You're killing me, Smalls.
Oh, I know that. Okay. I saw you said Sandlot. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen The Sandlot a few times, but I wouldn't say I'm like...
It's one of my faves.
I know. She watches it every week.
I do.
She doesn't.
I don't.
When was the last time you watched Sandlot?
When we lived in Oklahoma.
And why we have to watch it when we were in Oklahoma? Because we went to Sandlot trivia night, so we had to watch it to know the answers.
No.
Yes, that's why we watched it. Because us and Gabe and Adam, we all went to trivia at the On Post like bar and did trivia.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But I used to watch it all the time with Tim, like when I was growing up. Like we used to watch it all the time. Me and
Sandlot.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's a good movie.
It's a good movie, but
I like it. Okay. And Greece.
Lives on the beach, the Gulf side. Yeah, we were looking at buying a condo to rent in what's that town? Fort Myers area.
It starts with a C.
Not Corpus Christi.
Nope, that's in Texas.
Yeah.
Cape Coral.
Cape Coral. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because we had friends telling us how it was nice there, and
they hardly ever have hurricanes because the water's shallow there, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what they were saying? So like the hurricane always goes east or west, north or south.
And it got hit by
and then it got destroyed by a hurricane recently.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we didn't buy that condo because we weren't going to move there. We're just going to buy it as an investment.
Yeah.
So yeah, now they're probably all brand new and like 3 times what they cost then. So not going to buy a condo in Florida as an investment.
No.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for letting us know. Table Rock Lake is okay. Party on the lake.
Well, when I get my pontoon boat, you're gonna be my first invite. Because this guy ain't coming.
Yeah,
he's a fun sponge. He's a fun sponge.
I would get bored, I think. Like, it's fun. I don't know. I guess if there's more people and there's a conversation going and that's fun.
So basically what you're saying is you couldn't go out on a pontoon with just me because I'm boring and we wouldn't have any conversation.
We wouldn't be able to sit there. We're literally having a conversation right now. We're just recording it because we're weird.
Okay, so then we'll do live streams on our pontoon.
We couldn't. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I just want I think it would be nice to go out and relax. And they have some that have the tops on them where you can have like stairs and you can go up there and like
a 2-tiered pontoon boat.
And you can go up there and like lay out for a little bit. Some of them have slides off the top of them. It's kind of like a party.
Like a houseboat.
A houseboat, but it doesn't have a house. Like you can't sleep in it.
Okay.
It's happening.
Okay. Pontoon boat.
I have always wanted a pontoon boat. Always. I remember seeing him when I was a kid, and I'd be like, Dad, what's that? And he was like, oh, it's just a stupid pontoon boat. My dad is into his bass cats and fast boats. And yeah, so he used to make fun of pontoon boats. I'm like, well, I'm going to have one of those when I grow up.
Okay.
I'm grown. I still don't have a pontoon boat.
They're probably really cheap here in El Paso.
Probably
ain't too many of them. They're probably not rusted at all because, well, A, I think they make them from aluminum, so they try not to rust.
Mm-hmm.
And then B, it's never humid here, so the little top's probably really faded, though. You have to restitch it.
Put AstroTurf on it.
No, I'm talking about the canopy. You're going to put AstroTurf on the canopy?
No, that's why I want one of the ones that has the heavier tops on it so that I can put the AstroTurf up there and put my lounge chair and lay out with my cooler.
Too much. Yeah. Okay, Scott. I don't know. Not me. I would be so bored on a pontoon boat. That's why I didn't join the Navy when I decided I was going to join the military. Because I'm like, man, I get so bored on a boat. Like, you're cramped and no. You're having to duck through every little hallway. Like, I would go nuts on a boat. Because there's not many jobs on the top of a boat, like outside. A lot of the jobs are inside the boat, so you just never see the outside. Of drive me nuts. I don't like working in an office right now. Like, other than the fact that I'm not standing out in the sun, I don't like working in an office. Teaching all week was great. Way different.
Like, you understand that a pontoon boat's like nice and open. You get sun, you get wind in your face. If you're in a salty area, you get salty water in your face. You may get a little fish smell here and there. But it's not like a cabin, like a boat that you like sleep in. That would be like a party boat. Party house boat.
Yeah, I know what a houseboat. Yeah, I know the difference. I've been on a pontoon boat. The Klauses had one there at Buckeye Lake. And it was fun because, like, I guess it just, yeah, I don't know. Get your boat, babe, and your truck to pull it.
I'm gonna pull that with my Subaru Forester.
With your Subaru Forester? I will say, I don't know if Mike and Nicole are still here, but in one of his videos that he made, he was walking out and there was this huge boat, like a huge pontoon boat, being pulled by like a vehicle the size of like a Ford Ranger. And I was like, how in the world? Like in the US, it'd be like a huge dually.
Yeah.
And there, it's like they have like 1-ton small pickups that have the ability, like the strong enough axles and springs to maneuver it. And it was just parked like about to go down the boat ramp when the tide came in.
Yeah.
Like,
but I don't know
in the
though.
world?
Like I know that pontoon boats are like bigger or whatever, but I don't think they're as heavy. You know, like I would say.
No, I mean they're light. I mean for the size, they probably
Yeah.
are deceiving on how light they are. But still, like you have to back that into the water. You know, like when especially when you're pulling it out, it's more waterlogged. I don't know, man. When I follow a page on Instagram called Qualified Captain, and it's all these people that like do stupid stuff on boats, like they take off from the boat ramp and their boat just like they didn't hook it up right, so it just falls off, and like their trucks get submerged. And I'm like, I would not be driving a little Ford Ranger down a ramp that has like that mossy stuff on it, it's all slippery. Like, no way. Because that huge boat has to go in quite a ways.
Yeah.
I don't know. But they did it. Thailand does all kind of craziness like that.
I don't know.
Doctors told him the other day, can't travel for 3 months, stuck in Thailand.
Sounds horrible.
What a horrible life.
Yeah.
Just stuck in Bangkok, nothing to do but everything that's in Bangkok.
I'm going to tell you what sounds worse than that.
The worst part is the pain he's going to be in recovering from surgery.
And he's having back surgery. Right?
Yeah, I think he said like C5 and 6 or 4, 5 and 6. So it's like mid high back.
Yeah.
Like shoulder blade area, I think. Because then it goes L's and then S's. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because you have your.
Because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right?
Yeah. Well, because this is considered like your lumbar area and this is your sacrum. So that's where it is. But I don't remember what this one, the top part's called.
I don't know. C?
I know.
I don't know. Oh. Yeah. Grew up in California. I feel like most people grow up in California and then they leave California because it's ridiculous there. I wanted to move. There's one place I wanted to move was San Diego. I don't really know why, because I wanted the South and the palm trees and all that. But I didn't want like LA.
Yeah.
I didn't want to move north like San Francisco where it's like foggy and cloudy and everything like that. Oh, people have some questions.
I know that. I'm just going up.
Why? Just to go up?
Yeah.
Okay. You've seen Lucifer, great show.
Oh, I love Lucifer.
Is that the one with the license plate? No, that's Nosferatu.
Yeah.
The guy that was Spock in the newer Spocks was in that. I don't think I've seen Lucifer.
Lucifer is so good, and I was super sad when it ended.
I think it's on Netflix, right?
I don't remember if I watched it on Netflix or Hulu.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember. I think I
But it's like on a streaming service.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I never watched it.
It was really good. I'd watch it again. Lucifer cracks me up.
Is it? It cracks you up? Is it a funny show?
There's humor in it, but
I was like, this is like Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
No, it's not Buffy the Vampire Slayer. There's some good humor in it.
Okay. I'm not opposed to it. I don't even think I've ever like paid attention to like a preview or anything.
Our son changed our daughter's name in his phone from Madeline to sister to Beelzebub.
Okay. Well, is that from the show? I mean, because Beelzebub is just another name for like the devil, right?
Yeah, Lucifer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay. Because he watched the show or he just changed? Oh. Okay.
We had to Google how to spell it.
She is pretty evil at times.
She's got her shit together.
She does have her shit together more than her brother does, though. She's at work. This is like her first official day at work. She's at work until 9:30, so an hour and a half. She's at work, so yeah, she also got a job, which is nice.
On the 31st, starts her first day of school. She's a senior this year.
It starts July 31st is the first day of school.
Yeah.
That makes sense. They have so many random times off during the school year. It's like, oh, you have a week off this week. Why? I don't know.
Yeah, they get
because it's October all of a sudden.
They get
a random week.
School starts July 31st, and then in like middle of October they get 2 weeks off. It's called intercession, and it's basically you get 2 weeks off and you go
very smart.
You
Robert's smart. You keep talking. I'm just talking over you.
But you go. People can go in like if there's loss of credit or they need tutoring or whatever, then they can go in and make it up during that time. But it's like ridiculous that they give you time off school to make up for.
Well, that's what they got to do to get kids back within the requirements. It makes sense maybe to break it up into kind of sections and then have a little time off to reset instead of like straight through until Christmas and then straight to till spring break. And then you got like a month and a half and then you're out.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a bad thing. It's
but
just
she also, she got out like June 2nd, I think was her last day of school. But yeah, they get like almost a whole month off at Christmas time. They get a 2-week spring break. They get a whole week at Thanksgiving. There's intercession in October.
Yeah.
And then there's
another one in like February.
Yeah. So right before spring break. It's ridiculous, but yeah.
Get your wife a pontoon boat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not buying her a pontoon boat. She can get her own pontoon boat. Pontoon boat around. What you need to do is just talk to your dad and have him buy you a pontoon boat. And then you can keep it up there. And he can keep the maintenance going on it because he's got like 5 pole barns with all his equipment in it. And then, well, you know what I'm saying though. And then you can just pontoon out there in the lake in Ohio where there's lakes. Not here in Paso where it's just desert and like one reservoir they call a lake.
Well, I didn't say I wanted it here in El Paso. I'm just saying I want a pontoon boat.
Okay.
In my future. When we retire.
Okay.
You'll be like, what are you doing today? I'd be like, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to go out and float them up.
Pontooning.
I'm pontooning today. I'm tuning.
We're going to move somewhere southern, aren't we?
Whenever
we talk about the future, somehow we're old with southern accents.
I don't know.
Yes, you can rent. We'll rent. Like, tell you what, that's an idea. He's got it down. We'll rent one sometime, and maybe it'll change my mind. Maybe I'll decide this is an amazing thing. I need one of these in my life. But I don't know. I never thought I'd really own a motorcycle when I bought a motorcycle.
I never thought you would own one either.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd ever get on a bicycle again, and I did.
Yeah.
I mean, I almost died.
Oh my God.
We're not. No. Stop.
That's cliffhanger for another time. Jamie on her bicycle.
Thank God.
First time riding in like decades was interesting to watch.
I almost thought that
for stripers from a pontoon boat in Texas. Yeah, you thought it said strippers?
I was gonna be like, Scott.
Fishing for strippers. That's a party boat for sure.
We could name it.
Fishing for strippers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Catch and release.
Yeah. Pontoon hooker. A hooker.
Oh, gotcha.
Not like
a fishing reference.
Yeah.
I went on Bass Lake where I lived. 24-footer, inboard, outboard. Yeah. With them. The 8th, you can. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you could do. Okay, I think if they're strong enough, you can pull like skis or a what is that raft thing? What is that called? It's like the tube you sit on and get pulled behind the boat.
Banana boat?
No, I was thinking more like the one where it's like an inner tube, but it's like flat, and you hold on.
Oh,
you know, there's always like 2 kids on them. You see them on like, and people hit the waves and they go flying up and then crash.
I have pictures of me doing that on my dad's boat.
There you go. We can get you one of those. That would be fun on a pontoon boat.
I want a pontoon.
There we go. Southern accent again. I know they do, but the likelihood of like, you know, like joining a service with the goal to not be inside a ship, the likelihood concerned me that I would, you know, there's some great things about the Navy. They live by the ocean, but by where you can get pontoon boats and use them, you know, and go around the world. You can be in cool places around the world.
I would see you. I feel like if you were in the Navy, that I would see you way less than I do now with you being in the Army.
They do the same thing. They go out and do training, and then they go on rotations through certain oceans, right? They do like Pacific, or they do Atlantic, or like they go on tours where they do training. But it'd be no different than me going. Well, it would be different because like nowadays when you go to like overseas with the military, like you can just text and make phone calls and stuff. It's not like, but I'm sure on a ship, I don't know how often you have the ability. I doubt there's just Wi-Fi that they pay for. It's satellite Wi-Fi that anyone on the boat can just use all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You getting tired, babe? You want to end it?
No. Okay. Finish comments. Catch up. I'm like all caught up.
Redneck Yacht Club.
Redneck Yacht Club. I like it.
I have 3, 4, and 5 fused in my neck. So that's the neck. It's not the middle of the back.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a song, right?
Redneck. Yep.
Yeah. Shoulder neck. Okay.
Lucifer's on Netflix.
And Netflix. Oh. Whoa, we're way behind.
Yeah.
She hates the behind thing. It drives her nuts. But then if we get to the end, we don't have anything to talk about. She's like, what do you want to talk about? Awkward. We looked at the Hollywood sign on the hill every day growing up. Oh, wow. So you lived right there in like Pasadena, South Pasadena, now Missouri. I would rather look at the pretty outdoors of Missouri than a big sign on the mountain. It's not even like a pretty mountain. Like it's just like,
Yeah, that's true.
It's all like patchy with grass and stuff. I don't know.
I agree.
You're on school. See, you're on school makes sense. The way her school is set up, you might as well just take another 2 weeks off in June, go a little bit in July, get the July holiday off, go a little bit more, like it would make sense.
Yeah, she's at her.
You should just do that.
She's in school from 9 to 4.
Boats are a money pit, which is why I'm not getting a boat. Because she's not talking about the maintenance and the insurance, and then when you're out in the lake and it breaks down, you got to get towed or whatever they do. Like I ain't paying that. And then gas for a boat on the lake, if you need to fill up there, oof, I don't want to think about that.
I mean, I'm not.
Should have been a teacher.
Put a pin in that conversation.
We'll save that one for next time. We need like a little dry erase board of like things we need to go over. Pontoon boat with downriggers. Oh, is that those things you put down for like fishing? There's like on bass boats, they go down and they hold you in position. Your dad has some of those.
No.
He doesn't have those things on the back like this?
No.
Oh.
Those are like
downriggers.
Please hold.
You're going to Google downriggers. I'll go through here.
Don't skip anything.
I drove through El Paso, Texas last year from San Antonio. Yeah, the El Paso is definitely West Texas. The only area of Texas is Mountain Time, and it's far from everything. Yes, Jamie?
It's a troller. My dad has a troller.
Can I see what it is?
It's like a trolling motor.
That's a downrigger?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And trolling. Well, no, it's not a troller. It's used for wind trolling for fish below surface.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The book moves. Scott said he's too old for strippers. In Fort Worth, I could see that. But you go somewhere like Thailand, it seems to be lots of old dudes in those strip clubs and stuff.
You're never too old for anything.
Half your age plus 7. That's what makes it okay. If it's below that, it's creepy. So
27.
So if there's a 60-year-old guy, as long as they're 37, it's okay. Better than that's creepy. Because then it's like it could be your grandkid. Oof, weird. They're freaking awesome. You will love them. See, everybody's on Team Pontoon Boat.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, the strippers. Maybe he's talking about the strippers.
Dave.
Is that what happened down there in Patia before you moved out to Surin, huh?
Naughty Dave.
Ron John, welcome. Welcome to the show. Welcome back. Pacific Fleet would be the best to be assigned to. Yeah. It has so it's like, how do I want to explain this? There's a lot more positives, but the likelihood to get there is smaller compared to like the Army, where it's like some things definitely suck about the Army, but you can achieve and get places better, like more opportunities. Because I'm sure there's jobs in the Navy where you don't ever go on boats. You do some kind of shore job where you're like preparing things, and you never, like some sort of support role. So all you do is live in cool places like San Diego or like Florida or Norfolk and stuff like that.
Pause. Dave and Robert Mack are leaving.
Oh,
have a good day.
Bye.
Hope you feel better, Dave.
Have a good one. Robert Mack's going to Missouri, so he's have a nice evening.
Oh yeah,
Dave.
I can't keep track.
Enjoy your morning. Time for some breakfast, Dave.
Yes, with no salt.
Probably about to end here pretty soon. Anyway, it's been an hour, and usually we try and go around an hour.
Yeah, and I gotta go get our munchkin.
Oh yeah, I gotta cook dinner still. We're making pad krapao for dinner. Thai food for dinner. Someone had a video, may have been Annette, but somebody had like a little short, and I was like, oh, sounds good.
I really, really like it, and our son loves it.
7 riggers for deep water fishing, huge weights, the bait. Oh, okay, I got you. Lake Champlain. Isn't that where there's supposed to be like a sea monster? I think there's supposed to be a sea monster in Lake Champlain. Why all of a sudden did we get so bright? You see that?
That is weird.
I think it's the window. Once the sun finally gets to a certain amount, like it starts to what do I want to say? Turn that down. Ooh, down. Oh, wrong way. That's up. Super bright. Down. There we go. That's better. But yeah. So we need to get curtains in here. Basically, if we start live streaming more often or moving it this way, I don't want to do all that.
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Let's put a tension rod thingy up there, and then I have some of those O-rings with clips on them, and we can make our scarves. The curtain.
Maybe I just want to clip them and start snagging them, and then I don't want to be like, well, we got to hang them back up. Let's get the ladder back out. I don't know. I don't like that idea. It's Baz the Pontoon Boat.
Oh, shut up.
So sorry. I have a Zodiac Hurricane fishing boat. Paid so much. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like, I take my bike to work any day that I can when the weather's decent and like I don't have a headache or feel like crap. So it's at least I'm getting, smiles per dollar out of it. I don't know. A boat. Talk to Major Hoyt, one of the guys I work with. He's got 2 boats down here, and he's like, it's a pain in the ass. Now he's like, he's getting one engine rebuilt because he blew it up while he was home for 4th of July.
Okay, so here's my thought. So I grew up on a boat, and I love being on the boat. I used to go fishing with my dad. It's lovely. And every time I'm home, my dad still tries to get me out. My dad retired, and now he does a lot of fishing tournaments.
Yeah.
So he'll do one like on a Monday night. He does one on a Wednesday night, and he'll do one on a Friday night, and then he does one on a Saturday morning. So he's on his boat a lot more.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying that I want to get a boat right now. I want you to finish your career. I want to travel. And then when we settle down and we're not at full-time jobs and we're retired, where we can be like, what do you want to do today? I don't know. Let's go float. Let's just go out and float.
Get the float on. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'm not saying I'm opposed to it. I'm just saying it's not something I have listed as a goal.
Well, me and I forget who said that they were.
Robert Mack?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We're going to go.
Dave says they're tons of fun too. I'm pretty sure everybody. I would have. If somebody says, hey, go on my pontoon boat, I'll go. I'm just thinking of like the 4 times a year I'm going to use it, and then how much extra work it is, all the maintenance and everything like that. Burlington, Vermont. The Lake Monsters. That's cool. I wonder if they're in the same. There's like all those cool like minor league teams like the Isotopes. We have the Chihuahuas here. Trying to go to one of those eventually. Champ. Like, because that's Lake Champlain. That's the name of the sea monsters, and they're named Champ. Mm-hmm. Right? I think. And Nessie's the other one over there in Scotland. I
don't know.
Get an air tube. See, you can float. That's a Texas thing. Float in the river. Go to Guadalupe and float the Guadalupe. Only problem is we live way on the west side of Texas, not in central Texas.
We lived in central Texas for 5 years and never did it.
We didn't do much there.
No, we didn't.
We were young and broke, and I was deploying every other year. Yeah. So, we lived near Austin and went on there a few times, and we really didn't do a ton.
Yeah.
Dallas a few times. Yep, we're about to stop anyway.
Yep.
Stop. Yep. All right. Well, you have a great rest of your day, everybody. Or if you're just waking up, have a good day. Or if not, enjoy your evening.
Yep.
And thanks for stopping by. And we may do this weekly. I'm not 100% sure yet, but definitely do it occasionally.
Yeah.
So
at least I'd say at least monthly. We should get on here and just wrap up a month.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Just monthly. Okay. Everybody have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye.